Simon Woodhouse has spent the last 4 months preparing for this moment. He's in Paris with his fishing boat Water Lily, and after travelling through the French canals researching French cooking and produce, he's about to open the boat as a fully operational floating restaurant. And tonight, his customers will be celebrated chefs, wine experts and French food critics. He's now got nowhere to hide.
All I needed.
It's the day of the opening, and the weather is still holding, although tonight's forecast is not good. Simon has been entrenched in his kitchen for the last 24 hours, prepping food. And by way of a morale boost before the opening, his mate John Burton Race has arrived, bearing gifts.
Lovely to see you. I've got a present. Oh, it's so hot in here. Where's the air conditioning?
The floating kitchen.
Very posh.
John, wow. There's a lot.
You've got to put those on tonight, mate, because you had arrived. I tell you what, I can't believe how the boat looks.
Cheers.
I can honestly say that I didn't think he'd make it, mate. Just looking at him, he's exhausted. He's absolutely wasted. It's about 35 degrees down in the galley. He's got a cold. He's absolutely knackered. He hasn't got anything left to give, really. Are you doing 4 and 4?
4 and 4 and 4.
You're mad. 12 different dishes.
16.
16 different dishes. The actual way that he's made up the composites of all the different dishes, the balances between the different plates are very exciting and very interesting. I'm really looking forward to trying them. And there's some stuff there that, if it works, I'm going to nick.
It's now an hour before the opening, and Simon has decided to take a massive risk by moving the boat away from the bridge so his guests can see Notre Dame. He's asking for trouble, as he doesn't have permission to be in this new location. And as the band tunes up, final preparations are being made to Water Lily.
Actually looks stunning. If you think of the work, the effort they took to get her here, especially the last couple of weeks, it's phenomenal, isn't it?
With minutes to spare, everything they hope is ready, and the floating kitchen is finally open for business.
I'm not saying I'm ready, but I think I'm ready.
As Simon's guests arrive, he gets the chance to pop out of the kitchen to welcome them back to his boat. Many an acquaintance that he met on his travels through the canals have made it back. Roland, the shepherd from Picardy, John, the restaurant manager from Chablis, and Jean-Marc Brocard, the wine producer from Burgundy, are to name but a few. He's also cooking for 2 triple Michelin star chefs, John Burton Race and Patrick Bertrand.
Everyone's attention for a second. Attention.
After a glass of champagne, it's soon time for his guests to board Water Lily, and it's only really now dawning on Simon how far he's come in the last 4 months. From this to this.
She's looking damn good, isn't she? I think that's what she needed, was people.
And they've even got their view that Simon promised them. But now it's down to the food. And as the waitresses take the orders, Simon prepares himself for the final test.
Well, the menu is extraordinary because we don't expect to have such a choice on a small boat like this one. And the space is just wonderful, you know. We're very privileged here.
Finally, the orders start coming in, and suddenly the kitchen is a hive of activity.
Number 5, 4 people, 3 pigeon, 1 egg. Okay, I'm going to be going on. I'm going to table 4, 1 egg, 3 foie gras, because I'm going to get the foie gras.
Simon's most popular starters are the foie gras and egg and oyster mourette. He's so busy with the orders that John's having to help out as a sous chef. He's a bit out of his depth. Cracking open quail's eggs is no easy business.
scrambled egg.
On top of this, the extractor fan that Simon fitted has broken, and there are also some teething problems with communication. It's going to be a difficult night.
Okay, Matt, tell me where we're up to, bud. Just on here, I've got one roast. I don't know if it's a roast cod or a roast duck.
Someone's either ordering off the menu or Matt's got the order wrong. Roast duck is not one of Simon's dishes. Upstairs, the customers are oblivious to the confusion below. But Matt's resolved the problem. It was an order for confit duck.
I love you. Oh, more than any man I've ever seen.
The starters are ready to go out, and Simon's foie gras with glazed pears is about to be tasted by two of the finest chefs in Europe, Patrick Bertrand and John Burton Race.
If you ask me to be honest, this is bloody delicious. Really lovely.
All the starters are now out. Simon's been so busy that he's lost track of how many dishes he's cooked.
Okay, I was a bit lost. You wanted a little check to me. Nobody's waiting for starters? Even on the back? Can't be.
Out the back.
On the back?
Hold
on. No. Surely.
You're gonna go around.
Please check, yeah.
And now John is being called in to help Simon remember the orders. The pressure is mounting.
Okay, sardine, cod, lobster, lamb.
Right, have a think. Read the menu, see what's on the check, see if you can help.
In the heat, John is struggling to keep it together.
We've got two lobster because it's already been changed, I'm sure.
But Simon is already on to the next course, and the lobster dish is in demand.
4 lobster, 2 courses, 6 lobster, 7 lobster, 8 lobster, 9 lobster, 10 lobster. I haven't got that many lobster. I only had 6. We haven't got a repeat check on here, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 checks. We've only got 5 tables.
That's funny, yeah.
But thankfully, Simon's still on the ball, and he realises there's been a duplicate order. They can all breathe a sigh of relief.
Cool. Lobster and a lamb were going on.
Simon's dealing with everything that's being thrown at him, and they're back on track with the fish course.
1 sardine, 2 sardines, ready. 3 sardines.
And with the washing up going on between each course, the evening is slowly gathering in momentum.
Send it. Thank you. 1 John Dory, 1 sardines coming up.
Simon tasted some fantastic seafood at Thierry Londrigan's restaurant in the Champagne region. Has he managed to return the favour?
Very, very good, and I said it was very well made, and it's double points, because on a boat like that with other boats, cooking and so on, it's marvellous.
So far, so good. His guests are happy, but there are still problems with the orders, and Simon is getting more and more frustrated.
Oh, for f***'s sake, what are you doing with these checks, man? It's too freaking loud.
Are you ready to go for the next courses?
Oh,
You
I'm
want to
trying.
wait?
Sorry, I didn't realise you'd done 3 courses and all sorts of stuff here.
There's been some confusion about what the guests can order. Instead of choosing 1 fish dish and 1 meat, some have ordered 2 from the meat section, and Simon hasn't prepared enough dishes. But it looks as though all his efforts are about to be dashed. The weather that Simon was so worried about has reared its ugly head.
Is it actually ready? Heavy rain.
It's not just heavy rain, it's torrential. And his makeshift parasols are useless.
I'm glad to be British. Sit here, having a lovely meal in the pouring rain reminds me of home.
Simon is devastated.
It's down. All I needed. All this work was for me to start down.
He was cooking so well and his guests were having a fantastic time, but he's only served half the menu. Has he fallen at the final hurdle?
C'est la tempête.
People leaving.
Not all of them, but some of them.
Everyone's unsure what to do next. But miraculously, his French guests seem amazingly resilient. And they've decided to join Simon in the one place he feels most comfortable, his kitchen.
Look at this. Just look at him. Okay. The guy's been swimming. Okay. I would like to propose a toast to the floating kitchen and Simon. Simon.
Cheers, guys.
Simon Woodhouse may not have finished the opening night of the floating kitchen the way he wanted, but he did enough to impress some of the greatest authorities on food on both sides of the English Channel. It's been a remarkable journey, and it's only the next day that Simon's able to gather his thoughts.
Oh, it's just such a crying shame that the weather destroyed the party, but we did make it. We did get here. I mean, she did look fantastic. Something happened yesterday when I sort of turned around on the quay and looked at the boat, dressed, ready to open, parasols up, glasses shining. I had that picture in my head 4 months ago. It's exactly where I was going, so to achieve that, maybe it was lucky, but it was always going to happen.
Last night was the ultimate test for Simon. His cooking spoke for itself, and his dream finally came true.